Well, welcome back to Two Guys from Rejoice. I'm Adam.
I'm Steve.
We're back this week, and I don't know that we're going to have a blooper reel, but that was a funny one last time we were together. One of the things we talk about pretty frequently is that there's really only one thing we can do here better than we can do in heaven, and that's talk to an unbeliever, to tell someone else that doesn't know Jesus about him. And there's a variety of ways that we can go about that, right? So, we could kind of brainstorm that and think about it. You could just tell them, but often it's more effective to wait until they have a question. If we can meet a physical need or address a relational need or an emotional need and wait for that question and be ready to give an answer for the hope that we have, right? What Peter tells us to do.
I think the big thing is just not figuring somebody else will do it. Or because I'm nervous when I talk to somebody, I just don't do anything. There are other ways. And, it's obvious from the scriptures that this is important with the Lord, that we do this. Over and over, we're told to go and to share and to let people know what the Lord has done for us. And so we can't make the excuse that, well, that's not my thing. We've got to find a way to love people the way Jesus did, and that means reaching out to them wherever they're at and finding ways to do that.
And even for folks that maybe are also Christians, reaching out and being kind is we're never wrong whenever we do that. Right? Whenever we're kind, whenever we're loving, whenever we truly care about people, we're never wrong. And we definitely don't want anyone to feel like it's a bait and switch, right? We're not trying to sell Jesus, right? Because we know him, because we love him, that should play itself out in our life, right? Whether we're talking about something like Operation Christmas Child, we've got the stuff behind us. Whether we're, it's getting to be fall, starting to be a little bit cold, leaves are starting to fall. So whenever I rake my leaves, my neighbor may need their leaves raked as well. Because of the wintertime, I was putting Rain-X on my windshield, and I thought, you know what? Next time I'm down at my mom's house, I probably ought to Rain-X her windshield too. That's not something she's able to reach, able to do now. And so just thinking about other people, and really caring about them, and knowing that for each of us, our greatest need is to know him. So our encouragement this week would be, if you have someone, whenever you have that opportunity to talk to someone, the first thing is really care about them.
Yeah, and because it's going to come across if you're just trying to fake that or try to, your motivations are kind of messed up. And that sounds easy, but I think sometimes it's harder to really let God's love do that in us. But be sincere with that. And I think one of the ways that helps me is just knowing what the Lord's done for me, and knowing the difference he's made in my life, and how my life is so much better than it would have been otherwise. And think about what he could do for somebody else. And it helps me to care about them, because I look at their life and how God can work through me to help them.
And so really what we're doing is being his ambassadors, right? Just like the moon reflects the light of the sun, it doesn't have light of its own. We are supposed to reflect his love to a world that desperately needs him.
Yeah.
Thank you.